Hello, my amazing artists. Today we are going to work on our folk art fox. This project has a drawing guide. You will need one blank piece of paper. Sorry, I didn't have mine ready. So you're going to need a blank piece of paper to draw this fox on. So I am going to, actually, I'm going to get a different piece of paper because that one has too many bumps on it. Okay, here we go. So you are, a lot of students are just drawing in the fox and finishing each drawing in those sections, and that is not what you are supposed to do. So I just wanted to be really clear that you are supposed to draw the fox on a separate piece of paper and finish coloring it so it's a complete work of art. First, before we do anything, you want to put your name, grade, and group letter on the back. Then turn your paper over, and we are using it horizontally today so that we can fit our whole fox's body in there. And we're going to just follow along with the steps. That's what those steps are for. First you draw the triangle, then you add the body, then the tail, then some of the details as we work through. So I just wanted to clarify that for everyone as to what it is you're supposed to be doing with these drawing guides, okay? So first you want to use a pencil. I'm going to use a marker so you guys can see it at home a little easier on screen. So first we're going to draw a slight curve and a triangle, well, part of a triangle, aiming it down, okay? And that's going to be his head. Then from there, about halfway down this angle on the right side, we're going to draw a straight line almost to the bottom of the page. And then we're going to come about halfway down on the left side of our triangle. And we're going to make a big curve, okay? It's really a good idea to practice drawing this curve with just your hand before you actually draw it with your pencil. That way, you have a better chance of making sure that that curve is right. And then you want to close in those two. If they don't line up, it's okay. You're using a pencil, you can erase. I think my head is a little small and I wish I would have drawn it bigger, but we're just going to go with this for now. Step 3 shows us that we add the tail. All right. So the tail kind of, you want it to be thick, so you want to start up, about a finger's width up from the bottom of the booty over here. And we're going to make a line that comes out and curves up and almost over to the edge of our paper. And we're going to bring that line back down and connect it back to the body of our fox. The next step is to add ears. So you want triangle-shaped ears for your fox's head. And you can add little triangles on the inside of those to make it look like the inside of his ears. You can also add a zigzag line to the end of his tail because foxes have a white piece at the end of their tail where the rest of their bodies are orange or reddish. All right, now we're moving on to step 5. Here we're going to add some of the details to the face. If I'm going too fast, feel free to pause or rewind and rewatch. So first we're going to make a small curve towards the bottom of that triangle, and when you're using your marker to trace over it in a little bit, you'll color that in. And then you want to draw 2 curved lines that start in the middle of this triangle, right about there, and curve over towards the ears. And then we're going to add curved lines for his eyes, like he's sleeping, or maybe just relaxing, I'm not sure. And now we're on to step 6. We're going to add a line about 2 finger widths from the edge of the right side where we drew that straight line. So that divides his 2 front legs. Now we're going to add this back leg over here. That is, I think I'll start up here. So about the middle of the back side of your fox, you want to draw a curved line almost to the bottom and then kind of a bump for his foot. Okay, so there you have it. That is how you draw a fox. But we need to add in those folk art patterns and designs. I know this is kind of hard to see. But you see all those patterns and designs that are drawn on him? We are going to add our own. I have an idea sheet here to kind of help me add in some of those. And so I'm going to leave this right here so you guys can see it and work along with me. We can do this any way we want, but folk art usually included some kind of pattern or design in their artwork on top of a recognizable figure, like a fox. So for instance, let's start over here. We're going to draw some leaf shapes, and I'm going to do a little bit of space in between them. Kind of turn this one a little bit like it's turning with his tail. So they kind of curve down with his tail. And then I'm going to add in some dots. Dots and patterns are so important in folk art. It's really what they're known for. Now, let's add, maybe a flower right here. So I'm going to draw the stem. I'm going to make it thick, so 2 vertical lines. And then I'm going to add the top of the flower. I'm using this one. And I'm going straight across, and then it has 3 dots over top. And I need to color all of this in and then add some leaves. Oh, mine aren't pointy like that, but I can fix that. Remember, when you're coloring, make sure that it's nice and solid. So no white space showing. I got a couple little white spots there. Big, bold patterns are what folk art is known for. Okay, we have our flower. Maybe we add just a simple triangle shape. Kind of going up there. I'm going to shade those in too. Color them in, I'm sorry. All right, so there we go. Now, I like this vine thing we have here. So I'm going to see where I can fit that in on my fox. I think I'm going to put one here. And then all it is are, I think I'll have it go this way. A leaf. And so your leaves are opposite each other and spaced out. Just like so. Now I want to make, let's make an interesting flower. How about this one? So I'm going to draw a small circle and then a bigger one around it. And then I'm going to make little U shapes all the way around this. I'm going to color the center in so it's nice and bold. All right, so now we have a flower. Let's add some circles, but I'm not going to color these guys in. Right here in front of his leg, and then maybe some big wide triangles. I'm going to aim these guys going down like so. And then on this side, I'm also going to add circles. All right, there you have that. I really like the leaf pattern. I think I'm going to do one more of those, kind of curving over like this. All right. And so lastly is adding some details to his face. So there's not a lot of room in his ears, so I think solid dots are the best way to go to add some pattern without running out of space. And then I think I'm going to do like a little cross on his head because he is a creature of God. All right. Maybe I'll color this in. Yeah, that makes it look a lot better. All right. And then what else can we do? Can do a dot there. I think that looks good. Maybe just some dots over here. Like so. Okay. And a few more circles. Just to kind of fill in my space. I also have some space here, so I can do, let's do leaf shapes. Put a little stem. Like so. All right, now that we have finished drawing our, although small-headed, fox, the last step will be to color this in. So what you want to do is pick colors for all of your designs and patterns, and you can color those however you would like. And then the background of the fox, you could use crayon or marker and color in his whole entire body. I would choose something orange or red so that it looks more like a fox, but that's really up to you. I hope you guys enjoyed this and have fun making your very own folk art fox. See you later.